rates, an easy application process, and fast approval, so you can lock in that great rate.
With our bank, you get reviewed, hopefully approved.
And if the great rate is no longer great,
Screwed.
Right. Let First American handle your mortgage needs. Low rates, fast approval, and outstanding personal service. First American does more for your money. Visit firstandbank.com. Call us at 847-952-3700. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you remember me?
Sure. You and your husband were moving to another home.
This is where we moved to.
It's beautiful.
Holy, look at all the junk they left behind.
Point to what you would like to disappear, ma'am.
Well, let's start with that broken bird bath, that old swing set, and that nasty old yard furniture.
We work until midnight, 7 days a week. Just call us 90 minutes before you need us to be there.
And broken tree limbs.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com. Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's largest mortgage lender. Let's talk credit card debt for a minute. If you feel you're carrying too much of it, you're not alone. The average household in the U.S. carries over $8,000 in credit card debt. Ready for some good news? With a cash-out refinance from Quicken Loans, you can quickly and easily put some of the equity in your home to good use by paying off a lot of that high-interest credit card debt. A great way to take cash out is with our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.125%. APR 4.22%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN to learn how taking cash out with a 30-year fixed mortgage might be the right solution for you. And for a record 9 years in a row, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Rate subject to change. 8.88% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
WBBM and HD Chicago, WCFS-FM and HD1 Elmwood Park, Chicago.
WBBM News Time, 3:58. Traffic and weather together on the 8th. Julie Cronus.
The Eden southbound slowing up Montrose to Peterson, 24 minutes. Montrose to Lake Hook, it's the same on the inbound side at 24. Kennedy going outbound to the airport, 33. Back in is 51. O'Hare to downtown, 30 from the junction. Eisenhower outbound to Manheim, 22. 35 out to 390. Inbound's 44 minutes. Route 390 to downtown, 27 from Manheim. Stevenson outbound to the Tri-State, 25 out to 355, 35, and inbound is 37 from 355 all the way to Lakeshore Drive. Traveling over on I-55 north and southbound, you are looking just fine. Traffic sponsored by RFM Pure Sleep Mattress Stores, where Chicagoland buys Tempur-Pedic. Get traffic and weather together on the 8th every 10 minutes on News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM.
Warm and humid, mix of clouds and sun the rest of the afternoon. High 87 degrees, cooler at the lakefront tonight. Partly cloudy, lows between 65 and 70 degrees.
Traffic and weather together on the 8th. Sports at 16 and 46. Business at 23 and 53. From the Fifth Third Bank Studios. Fifth Third means business. This is Chicago's all-news station. A radio.com station. News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM. WBBM.
Coming up in the next half hour on News Radio WBBM, several of the Democratic women running for president make their case before a Chicago crowd today.
This is Jim Goodes outside the DeSalvo Museum, where the South Side is celebrating its pride in the LGBTQ community.
And President Trump in South Korea extends an invitation to North Korea's Kim Jong-un. WBBM Sports.
This is George Hoffman. Twins lead the White Sox 3-1 in the third. Cubs over the Reds 1-0 in the third. And Derrick Rose could wind up signing with the Detroit Pistons.
Very warm and humid the rest of the afternoon with a mix of clouds and sun. High 87, but 70s at the lakefront. Tonight, cloudy, a low around 67 degrees. CBS News is next at 4 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by the Capital One Saver Card.
I'm Sam Litzinger. President Trump and President Moon Jae-in of South Korea agree that Mr. Trump's possible meeting tomorrow at the demilitarized zone with North Korea's Kim Jong-un would be a good thing. CBS News correspondent Weijia Jiang with Mr. Trump in Seoul.
There was a large crowd of demonstrators here supporting President Trump and welcoming him here. In talking to some of those people since I've been here in Seoul, they feel like at least progress is being made. They believe that President Trump has brought North Korea to the table to negotiate something that they haven't seen before.
Kim hasn't said publicly yes to Mr. Trump's tweeted invitation. Parts of Europe are seeing record-high temperatures this weekend. Amy Godchamber from Kansas is visiting a superheated Rome.
That's a little more challenging, maybe, I suppose, from other times of year. But if you're prepared, it's okay.
6 people have been killed by the European heat wave. CBS News correspondent Steve Cathens is a former New York City police detective who was a leader in the fight for the September 11th Victims Compensation Fund. Has died at age 53.
Lou Alvarez became one of the public faces of 9/11 responders when he testified before Congress.
I should not be here with you.
The former U.S. Marine and retired New York City bomb squad detective skipped his 69th round of chemotherapy to travel to Washington to lobby for funding increases to the 9/11 Compensation Fund.
It is there to provide for our families when we can't.
Even in hospice care, Alvarez said he never regretted his service at the World Trade Center. In fact, he said he'd do it all over again. Steve Cathens, CBS News.
Cities around the world are hosting LGBTQ events this weekend. Bruce Bodette says it's the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall Uprising in New York and helped spark the modern gay rights movement, which is why he's organizing a rally in San Francisco.
If only Stonewall had corrected everything and moving forward, but, you know, we still have lots of problems and lots of challenges. And so every year I march in Pride and I march on the Trans March because I want to support change.
Leaders of the Evangelical Covenant Church have voted to defrock a Minneapolis pastor and expel his church for permitting gay marriage. Reverend Dan Carlson had his credentials removed at the Evangelical Covenant Church's annual meeting in Omaha, Nebraska. Leaders there also voted to expel Carlson's First Covenant Church as a founding member of the 135-year-old denomination. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by the Capital One Saver Card. Earn 4% cash back on dining and entertainment, 2% at grocery stores, and 1% on all other purchases. What's in your wallet?
A man carry Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram exclusive. Just announced with Chrysler Capital. 0% financing on brand new Jeeps during Man Carey's half-yearly Jeep sale. That's right, kids. 0% on new Jeeps. Get an additional $1,000 bonus cash on new Jeeps. It's happening right now at Man Carey Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Oak Lawn. Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokee Limiteds, Overlands, SRTs, Wranglers, 600 factory Jeeps on display for immediate delivery, and 150 must go. Bank reps and finance companies on site with $25 million to lend. You will drive home today. New Jeep Cherokees, 0% new Jeep.